Hey, this is Evonne Brink with the Brink Home Team here at John L. Scott. Welcome to my February issue of our market update. And in this issue, we'll be going over January's 2021 numbers, and I will also be going over the 3 reasons why we're definitely not in a housing bubble. So you'll want to stay tuned. So let's get started, and let's just start off with the interest rates. So right now, the interest rates are 2.29%. That is a 30-year fixed rate. And on average, interest rates may vary because it is based on your credit scores, your loan type, the amount of money you put down on a home, what type of home, whether it's an investment property or not, and the list just goes on. So you definitely want to get together with a professional lender, and I can help with that. Now let's get started on the numbers. For King County, the total number of active listings we had in January of 2021 was 1,055 versus 1,582 in the same time last year, which is down 33.31% altogether. The total sales or closed was 1,526 versus 1,311, which is up 16.40%. Our medium sold price is $725,000 versus $630,525, which is up 14.98%, which means if you bought a property last year, your property went up by 14.98%, really 15%. How awesome is that? And the months of inventory in King County is less than 21 days. What that means is if no other home come on the market, all of the homes will be sold within 21 days. That's pretty fast. Okay, let's check out Pierce County. In January 2021, we had a total of 429 active listings versus 878 homes in January 2020, which is down 51%. So as you may have heard about the multiple offers and no houses on the market, that just tells the story all by itself when we're down 51% in Pierce County altogether from last year to this year. The total sales or closed home in Pierce County was 918 versus 823, which is up 11.54%. The medium sold price in Pierce County is $440,000 versus $380,000, which is up 15.79%. The average month of inventory is less than 14 days in Pierce County. So if you would like to know what the stats are for your particular city, just click on the link below for more information. What does this mean for buyers? It means that any home on the market is ready to go and are gone in no time at all. So you will want to make sure you are fully pre-approved. It also means that in order to compete, you will need to, 1, trust in your agent, and number 2, throw everything plus the kitchen sink into your offer. At this time of the video, we are seeing on average 10 to 20 offers on each home. This is not to discourage you, but to prepare you for what is ahead. So what does this mean for sellers? It means that when you put your home on the market, it needs to be show ready and priced right. As of this video, it is a seller's market and you are in the driver's seat. However, buyers still want to see a good deal, and if you overprice the home, it will sit on the market and you don't want that to happen. So listen to your agent. That is what you hired them for. If you're considering putting your house on the market but is unsure about your options, reach out to me. I would love to help, but it's more important to sell right now. Now, let's talk about the 3 reasons we're definitely not in a housing bubble. Home values appreciated by about 10% in 2020, and they are forecast to appreciate by another 5% this year. Several of my clients have voiced concerns about buying or selling during this time because, they feel that we're going to have another housing bubble like we had, experienced a little over a decade ago. Here are 3 reasons why this market is totally different. Number 1, this time housing supply is extremely limited. The price of any market item is determined by supply and demand. If supply is high and demand is low, prices normally decrease. If supply is low and demand is high, prices naturally increase, and that's what's going on right now. Between 2006 and 2008, the months of supply of inventory increased from just over 5 months to 11 months, and months of inventory now has been under 5 months for the last 3 years and currently stand at 1.9 months, which is historically low. Remember, if supply is low and demand is high, prices are naturally going to increase. Number 2, this time housing demand is real. During the housing boom in the mid-200s, people got caught up in the frenzy and bought houses based on unrealistic beliefs that housing values would continue to escalate. The mortgage industry fed into this craziness by making mortgage money available to just about anyone. Even I wanted to get in the craziness to purchase investment property and make repairs on my home. And when I spoke to my lender at the time, he talked about creative financing. Well, we all know what that was. Some of you may have had the same talk back then, but in the current real estate market, demand is real, not fabricated. Millennials, the largest generation in the country, have come of age and are marrying and having kids, which are two major drivers for home ownership. The health crisis is also challenging every household to redefine the meaning of home and to reevaluate whether their current home meets that new definition. This desire to own, coupled with historically low mortgage rates, make purchasing a home today a strong, sound financial decision. Therefore, today's demand is very real. Number 3, this time households have plenty of equity again. During the housing boom, it wasn't just purchasers who got caught up in the frenzy. Existing homeowners started using their homes like ATM machines. There was a wave of cash outs and refinances, which enabled homeowners to leverage the equity in their home. And from 2005 through 2007, Americans pulled out over $824 billion in equity. That left many homeowners with little or no equity in their home at a critical time. As prices began to drop, some homeowners found themselves in a negative equity situation where the mortgage was higher than the value of their home. Many defaulted on their payments, which led to an avalanche of foreclosures. Today, banks and the American people have shown they have learned a valuable lesson from the housing crisis a little over a decade ago. Cash out refinances value over the last 3 years was less than a third of what it was compared to the 3 years leading up to the crash. The conservative approach has created levels of equity never seen before. According to the Census Bureau data, over 38% of owners occupied housing units are owned free and clear. If we combine that with the 18.7% of all homes that have at least 50% equity, we realize that 56.7% of all homes in this country have a minimum of 50% equity. That is significantly better than the equity situation in 2008. Bottom line, this time housing supply is at a historic low. Demand is real and rightly motivated. Even if there were to be a drop in price, homeowners have enough equity to be able to weather a dip in the home value. This is nothing like 2008. In fact, it is the exact opposite. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share with a friend. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you at the next market update. Bye.